Hello YouTube. I just wanted to give a really quick review of something that my wife and I purchased recently for our newborn daughter. She's about 3 months old, and so we're kind of figuring all that kind of stuff out. But one of the things that I've come across that's actually helped us a bit with our daughter is this device right here. The brand name is the First Years. It is a bottle warmer that actually also sanitizes things like pacifiers and can even be used to warm baby food that's in the smaller jars. Whenever I was first looking it up on Amazon, there are a number of reviews where people complain about it over things that I see as not really a problem at all. And my number one reason for making this video is to hopefully clear up a couple of those misconceptions and misunderstandings around it, because so far this thing seems incredibly easy to use and it seems to work extremely well. So basically this is just going to be a real quick review. I'm going to try to make it kind of quick because I know that the type of people that are going to watch this are parents. So anyways, hopefully the audio works out and you guys can actually hear what's going on. The way that it is, this is actually a pretty short extension cord. It's not very long at all, so something to be aware of. That's fine for a countertop where you don't really have a lot of extra space. Plug it in right quick. Now, this little vial right here has time written on it instead of sizes, which a lot of people complained about. I like it because the bigger the container and the more water that's in it, the more time you're going to need. And for me and for my wife, it's a little bit easier to explain that because it's a little easier to remember than milliliters and stuff like that, which is what most people use. Works very well, but it fills up pretty quick. So basically you want to use your water in like a trickle whenever you're filling it up. It is a heater. It has that heating pad at the bottom. Anything you put in there, this is the basic basket. That basket needs to be in place to protect the plastic from getting burned by the heater. There is this little basket here that you put the baby food jars and those in to act as a steamer to warm things up that way. This is for sterilizing. Just like that is for warming. That's how you would do like the baby food jars and stuff. Setting that aside, if you're going to use a smaller bottle that sits like that, the steam is going to flow out of it a lot quicker, and so you can put that little lip on it and that helps hold the steam in, that helps it warm quicker and more efficiently. Whenever you use a bigger one that isn't going to work around, it doesn't really hurt anything. I've just been leaving it off, but this thing does a great job. Right now, at the time I'm making this message, my wife and I are feeding our daughter 5.5 ounces with each feeding, and so we've found that about the 2.5 to 3 minute mark is the perfect spot for that amount for us, the way that this sucker works. Now, one of the other complaints that we've seen on the Amazon links that we saw with the reviews and stuff, one of the main complaints is that it scoots all over the counter whenever you're pushing the button. And the reason why that is, as you can see, the button kind of pokes out like that. Well, if you try to just push it, that's exactly what's going to happen. And so, almost knock those off. So you'd have to hold it and then push against it, but a lot of the complaints, the button sucks. Well, guess what? It's not a push-in button. It's a lightly pressed down button. That's what most people are screwing up on it, and that's been one of the major complaints with it. Whenever you push on it, it just moves around. Well, it's not a push in, it's a push down. The thing shuts off automatically whenever the water runs out. I clicked it on, there's no water in it at all. Give it no time at all, that light's going to go off on itself because it's going to sense that there's no moisture. I can hear it, there's a slight hissing. I don't know if the microphone's picking it up, but that light's going to pop up off just about any second now when it senses that it doesn't have any moisture in it. But anyways, that's just the really quick rundown. We actually did not buy ours at... Sorry, I wasn't 100% prepared. I did not actually buy this on Amazon. I just saw the reviews there. I ended up getting it at Bye Bye Baby. My wife and I had a coupon and we happened to be passing by one, so we went ahead and swung in to see if they carried it, and they did. And so we were actually able to get like 25% off, which actually put it just a hair cheaper, and we didn't have to wait 4 or 5 days for it to ship. But this is what the box looks like. It's pretty easy to spot on the shelf. But anyways, that's just a real quick review. I hope that that helps. I was kind of iffy about buying it because it actually is one of the cheapest ones out there for the price. But as far as I'm concerned, it is by far the best deal. It already shut itself off. You pour the water in, it'll go for a long time. But anyways, this thing works really well, and I have no complaints about it whatsoever. But I highly recommend it if you guys are in the need for something like this for your kid. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and finish this one out. It ran a little longer than I meant to, just because I couldn't help going ahead and pointing everything out about it. So anyways, good luck out there, new parents. We feel your pain. This is our first, so good luck out there, guys.